Okay, good morning, students from 11th grade. Today I'm going to show you a little bit about juncture, and this is the topic for today, I believe, in page 128, if I'm not wrong. Now, in this case, juncture. Juncture is a pause or a slight delay in a continuous flow of speech. Sounds transitions characterize the movement from a sound to a sound within a word or a phrase. There's two types of junctures. So we have a closed juncture and an open juncture. In a closed juncture, it's a movement from a sound to sound which has no intervening pauses or delay. In an open juncture, it's a movement which is not continuous. There is a slight stoppage of the last sound till it blends with the next sound. Examples of closed junctures: train, blame, merry, night, bright, blue. As you can hear, they are closed junctions because you're not opening your mouth that much. In an open juncture, we're going to have a vowel normally that's going to make us open our mouth longer. An aim, right rate, nitrate, nitrate, short train, short train, New Deal, New Deal, format, format. It swings, it swings. So what it is that in this one we have an open juncture. We open our mouth a little bit more because we're pronouncing two words, okay? That's a juncture right there. So the sound within a syllable: read, man, car, clear, and bad. From syllable to syllable within a word is going to be like this: lady, shadow, faithful, mainly, plenty, lively. That's a juncture as well. From word to word, from one constant to another, plosive to plosive. Hot day. It's going to be another hot day. The first plosive held briefly, then exploded as part of the second one. Hot day. That's a juncture right there as well. From plosive to continuant plosive is not exploded before the continuant, but becomes part of the latter. Hot water, without money. She drank the hot water. I can't go without money. And then we're going to see the words that have these type of sounds. They should be sounded prominently, so you have to make them sound really strong. Example: at the store, them, through, thick, and thin. They sell sugar at the store. So you're pronouncing correctly the TH sound. From consonant to a vowel, the plosive exploded, blending with the vowel. Example: stop it, stop it, stop it. That is also a juncture right there. It is continuous with some continuance. Plug, from vowel to vowel. A monetary glide consonant is likely to link them together. Do it lying, see us, know it. Do it lying, see us, know it. Do it lying, see us, know it. So here you can see that we are conjunction of the sounds, excuse me. So now, since you already know what a conjuncture is, I'm going to to show you a little bit here on your phonetic box. It says, natural speech in English is often difficult to understand because these words become connected seamlessly. Seamlessly es sin costura, sin traba. Meaning you can't clearly hear the end of the word and the beginning of the next word. This is referred to as a juncture. So when we're doing a juncture, that's when we are using the sounds that the words end with and unite them. Okay, entonces lo que estamos haciendo aquí es unir los sonidos de las vocales o consonantes dependiendo de qué tipo de palabra sea. Hay palabras que son abiertas, palabras que son cerradas, o sílabas abiertas, sílabas cerradas. Entonces, en este caso vamos a ver las que vienen con vocales al final y con consonantes que son cerradas al inicio. So we're going to see it right now. Example, ice cream, ice cream. It's two words that sound practically like they were united. Ahora vamos a ver esta que es completamente diferente, pero que suena igual que esta. Ice cream and ice cream sound practically the same. So that's a juncture right there. To sound more natural, identify and practice saying common junctures such as the following. Repeated consonant sounds, sonidos de consonantes repetidos como sounds strange, can drive, can drive. Consonant vowel sequence, is it talks a lot, talks a lot. So we're going to go back to this one where we see the juncture happening, okay? Bear with me a couple of seconds. So let's go to the next one. The linking R transition when a syllable ends with an R as well, you're going to see it. Example, star of the show, star of the show. So here you're going to hear the, here when you pronounce this one with this one, you're doing a junction also, star of. Patterns and drill lessons. So right now we're just going to see some patterns on the junctures. Second period, the black bear, black bear, black bear. Here and now, here and now, here and now. Through of it, through of it, through of it. Set the table, set the table, set the table. You can't hear the E sound here, so you're also making a juncture right there. A big breakfast, a big breakfast, a big breakfast. You can't hear the ST sound. More apples, more apples. Here, you can't hear the E, but you're already connecting these two words. At the store, at a store, at a store, at a store. The correct pronunciation, if you didn't use the junction, would be at the store. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Place third, place third, place third. You're not listening to the ED sound, you're not pronouncing it. But if you were pronouncing it, it would be placed third. So that is that's a junction right there as well. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a video where it's explaining the juncture on phonetics. But I want you to pay attention to exercise 1. Exercise 1 says, use the words below to create a sentence about animal testing on the lines. So you have to use a junction with these words here. So you have to make a sentence using the words. Make sure that when you're pronouncing it, you are using the junction. Right, then we have listen to a conversation about a documentary and write true if the statements are true or false if the statements are false, or N if there's no information on this listening exercise. Then you're going to write 5 examples of juncture from exercise 3. So when you continue to the third one, it's going to give you read the pronunciation box again, then listen again and fill the missing words that are missing from the spaces here. So you're going to listen to other alternatives, and then from there you're going to be able to complete the sentence, and then you're going to be able to go to exercise 4, which tells you What were the junctures? What were the sounds or the vowels or the words that you heard that sounded like a juncture?
And I'm here to show a simple explanation what is juncture in intonation. What is juncture? Definition of juncture. The manners of transition are mode of relationship between two consecutive sound in speech. Refers to the relationship between one sound and the sounds that immediately precede it or follow it. Example, P stop versus P stocks. Classification of juncture. The use of open juncture, a short pause between eponymous syllables or words, allow for the vowel pronunciation without an intrusive accompaniment. In conversational speech, close juncture, the smooth transition between phonemic syllables or words without a time separation invites the use on intrusive approximates. And now,